Greetings, Quiche Lanes. Quiche Prime here with my live reaction of Chainsaw Man, Chapter 93. Okay, last chapter, Denji and Kobeni are in a safe house with Kishibe. He led them there to safety and everything, and yeah, Denji's kind of learning, that people are idolizing him, viewing him as a hero now on the TV and everything. So yeah, um, I don't know exactly how he's going to take that. I mean, he probably always kind of viewed himself as in a somewhat heroic role, being a devil hunter for so long. He's serving and protecting the community, and he was part of an agency that did just that. So, I think he might get a bit of an ego boost, maybe. And but I would think that would actually nerf his powers because how devils work and everything. The more they're feared, the stronger they are. But that is not the consensus apparently, because I got at least one comment saying that he might get more of a confidence boost, which could be interesting. I mean, he's a devil man, so it's not one for regular devils, maybe, or not a devil man. He's a hybrid. So yeah, maybe it works a little bit differently for him, especially given that Pochita being the way it is. So maybe, I don't know, weird factors that are hard to quantify. But I do sense a training arc in the coming future. Maybe they're actually going to get out of Japan because Makima kind of controls everything there, very possibly, or she could easily take control. So it's like them fleeing the country definitely does seem like a way to kind of open up the world to other places. Like, we've only seen like one or two other like devil hunters and hybrids from other countries, but we've never visited those places. So this could be a good way to get like a global trek kind of plot line and arc. Trying to build up power and allies, so then they can go back to Japan and finally face down Makima. So that could be a thing. Anyway, the chapter is called "You and Crappy Movies." And Denji's watching the TV and everything. They're all praising me. And just seeing a bunch of like high school girls, and one of them looks like she's like crying. It's like, I love Denji so much, Chainsaw Man. I don't know. But yeah, Chainsaw Man, go out with. Oh shit! Well, I wasn't too. Wait, is that the same girl? Holy crap! It is. I wasn't wrong. And her name is Mommy. Isn't that the name of the girl from crap? What was it called? Crap, I can't think of it now. It's like where magical girls is actually like more of an evil concept. What is it called? I can't think of it right now. Oh my god, the ladies really love me. Oh god, please don't dive into that pool. They totally love me. And Kobeni's just in the background like, you sicken me. Pipe down, will ya? Kishibe has spoken from the recliner, and he's awake now. The real truth is, I'm tired of eating stuff like toast with jam for breakfast. That sounds lovely regardless. Simple lunch or breakfasts can be the best breakfast. So what I really want is to eat steak for breakfast every morning. Steak and eggs and steak. That's what you should be eating for breakfast. Anyway. But anyway. Anyway, I know I shouldn't. I know it's terrible. But it's the same when it goes to girls too, deep down. I want 5. Oh, he wants a fucking harem. Okay, no, 10 girlfriends. Are they even considered girlfriends at that point? Because it's like, you just have a harem and you probably don't really care for any of them. And Kishibe's just kind of like, dude, you got problems. He's like actually crying. I want to have tons of sex. Well, don't we all? But still, it's like you could technically do. He had a salary, right? So he could have paid for a prostitute or something. Oh, Kishibe, he's just kind of stone faced, and poor Kobeni's just like, you sicken me. That's why. That's why I want to be Chainsaw Man. Yeah, you want to be the hero so you can get all that poontang. Kishibe with his face being illuminated by the TV. I like it. Draw attention to yourself and you're asking to get killed by Makima. She has keen ears. The next time you turn into Chainsaw Man is the day she kills you. And he's kind of falling into depression after hearing that. The city is dark. The food has been eaten. Sleep for two, but not for our boy Chainsaw Man. He's still watching TV. And all the news coverage, which surprising that it's still going on, but how much time has really passed, we have no idea. I still want to be Chainsaw Man. How can I kill Miss Makima so I can do that? She's not an enemy I can beat by swinging my chainsaws around willy-nilly. And all this time I spent watching her and talking to her, there's got to be something that felt off. Think, Denji. Rack your crappy brain. And now he's thinking about, I'm not sure exactly who that particular character is, but then we got Beam, and we've got just a bunch of really flashbacks in general. God, it's no use. My turn to crap brain's gotten even more jumbled than before. I saw the Darkness Devil. And now he's thinking of Makima. That's all you're going to think about. Until you purge her from your very being. You know she is a monster. Oh no. My addiction to the song. I'm a monster. No! Anyway. I'm the worst. Even after what she did to me, I still like Miss Makima. I mean, she's a looker, don't get me wrong, but she's also that word that's going to trigger me into song. Oh, that kind of rhymed. Okay. What's up with this massive graveyard? And also Denji's there? No, wait, does Denji have an upgrade now? Because his arms aren't human looking now. We got Makima there with all of her her posse. So, is this actually happening or is this something else? You look quite feeble now. Did you come here expressingly to die for me? Expressly was the word. Miss Makima, in this ultra awesome perfect world you're gonna make, will there still be crappy movies? Well, I guess that's where the title's coming from. Why have you turned back into Denji? There's a staring contest. But you know he's going to win because you can't see his eyes. He could blink. Let's see here. Personally, I believe the world would be better if bad movies ceased to exist. But then, what will the nostalgia critic do? What will half of YouTube talk about? I guess I gotta kill you after all then. Well, that's the weird switch. Ah, right then. This appearance of yours, and the things you say, are unworthy of Chainsaw Man. I find you disagreeable. Uh-oh, the crows are flying off of the graves now, sembling of death. Okay, well, all the horsemen and all that, they've all transformed now. Time for a fight. Okay, And that's the end of the chapter. What is this nonsense? Okay, so it is horsemen and hybrids and probably some other contract devils that she's got. They're kind of all gonna have a round two now. That's interesting, I guess. I mean, it would have more impact if it wasn't like not even 5 chapters ago. Was it even 5 chapters? I don't think it was. So yeah, I do have some conflict with Denji's motivations, but then again, some of his motivations in the past were not all that, to begin with. Like, he wanted a better, simple life, essentially. Well, simple by his standards, anyway. So, yeah. I guess this is just a progression of that. Yeah, but it's like, I want lots of sex. I want 10 girlfriends. It's like, becoming a bit of a hedonist. So that's interesting, but it's like, Miss Makima, can we still have crappy movies? Like, the world that she's creating, what is he talking about? Like, is she literally going to destroy and remake the world? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. And does she have that power? Definitely to destroy the world, given she has so much influence, it seems like, possibly over the gun devil and everything. So, yeah. But remake the world? I don't know. But, unless you're just going to restructure what already exists, wipe out the non-needed, the undesirables of the world, and then, just with who is more fitting, who is more righteous and worthy of the new world. And then it's like, yeah. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know where that necessarily came from, because I don't recall her ever saying that, but I'm notorious for forgetting things, so please let me know down below. But yeah. So Denji literally just over the condition of having bad movies to watch, I guess. Was his condition to kill her or not? Or rejoining her, which, it's like, good lord, Denji, you just got out of her grasp, stupid boy. But yeah, so he's gonna fight in his weakened state, because I mean, he was full on chainsaw devil when he fought them the last time, so he is far weaker than that. Though he might have gotten a little more powerful, because like I said, I noticed that his arms and stuff are different when he transforms now, so some of that apparently did stay with him to an extent, so he might be a little more durable. And who's to say that that's not elsewhere on his body? So he might have like kind of a bit of a, kind of under armor, so to speak. His skin's more durable and stuff. It's really hard to say because of the, long pants and, buttoned up shirt and everything. So, and the head the way it is, you can't see really anything because it's always morphed the neck. So, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see how well this goes. I don't think it's going to go so well for him this time. But I was hoping for what I said earlier in, at the beginning, like I was hoping they were going to have like a training arc and like world trekking, trying to get away from Makima to gather allies and power and everything. And then, once they think they've achieved enough, then they go back to Japan. That's if she didn't chase them down to some other part of the globe. And then they have a big, rematch then. But no, we're just going to have another rematch with her underlings, and it's only been like 5 chapters. So that's a little disappointing. But we'll see how powerful Denji is. Maybe he can put up a decent fight, but I'm a little skeptical at the moment. But, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, it's time to ride that chainsaw.